Hi everybody, we back here with another video, and today we're gonna be doing the predictions for the Misfits 007 event. It's gonna be happening Saturday. As I'm making this video, is Friday, May 12th. And honestly, but I took a while to make this video because I barely knew half the people on the call. So like I had to wait to actually get a predictions, cause like the only people I really knew like that was like the main people like KSI, Deji and stuff like that. But like after a while I got to know some of the people and got to see them like I guess hitting pads and stuff like that. I found out that a couple of people has fights that I can't even look up. They're like in the freaking street of Los Santos or something. So now I'm gonna do my predictions. So if you didn't know, this is actually the first Misfits card with prelims attached to it. And the prelims are basically ran by Kymchii. And he was able to make 4 fights on the prelims that you could watch for free on the Misfits YouTube channel. And honestly, bro, I didn't really know like anybody on the prelims like that. But some of these people haven't really even been posting, so it's not like I don't know who they are, but they're posting like daily content. Some of these people haven't really sold anything, and the first time I seen them was the press conference. A lot of these people, but I don't know what's the first fight on the account. I think it might be. I'm not sure if it's Zuckles or if it's Nestor. We're just gonna do Zuckles first. It's kind of hard to give this prediction. The only way I could kind of predict this fight is predicting who's the mystery opponent, because he's fighting the mystery opponent again, and Kymchii had gave a like a hint on who it's gonna be. He said somebody familiar with Misfits with a lot of experience. Now, if it's Pineda, but when they say mystery opponent, we could just be like, oh yeah, it's Pineda again. That's just his nickname, mystery opponent. But honestly though, Pineda and Swarmz have been on, well, and Salt Papi. Those are like people that have been on every KSI event on Misfits so far. Like Swarmz, Pineda, and not Pretty Boy, Salt Papi. They've been on every one. We got Salt Papi and we got Swarmz. So let's see if Pineda's on the undercard, like the prelims. And then we got Nestor versus. Wait, I think it's Nestor. I'm pretty sure it's Nestor that's gonna be the one fighting. I'm not really sure, cause they said that Wait, is it Nestor? I think it might be. Yeah, I think it is Nestor. His opponent has like troubles with the medicals or whatever, so he's saying that his brother might step in. I don't really know much about either of these guys, but that Nestor dude seems pretty confident from the like press conference. He's I'll fight you, fight your brother. I don't know, but the Nestor versus Kymchii or his brother or whatever, I'm kind of conflicted between that one. I'm not really sure. Yeah, but yeah, Kymchii. I think Kymchii pulled out. I think his medicals failed or something. I think he's gonna be fighting his brother now, King. I also Kymchii said something about his brother Column having been training, like I don't know if it's just fitness or boxing, and if you go to his account you can see it. That's what he said. I don't know, I haven't went to his account yet, but yeah, he said his brother's good and all that, but I'd have to go with Nestor. How? I could see it ending with a Nestor. I could see it going to. See, I don't really know neither of these guys, but I can see it ending in like. Let's see. I'm caught in between it either going to decision or ending by stoppage. kind of how though, cause like I go with a probably off of points, off of decision, went off of points. It won't be no UD. Probably won't be a split decision. It just be him winning off of points. Then we got a Corn versus Unbell, whatever the hell his name is. I kinda like that Corn dude was just flaming on him in the press conference. That shit was funny. But I haven't seen neither of them box yet. Well, like practice, cause like they haven't boxed yet from what I know. But I have to slide at the Corn by a TKO. He just, I don't know, bro. He just seems like he has a lot of walls. Let's see if like his punches can match it. But like last time I said that, nigga knocked down, hit on top of the head like 4 times. But we gonna leave that in the past. And then yeah, after that we got Wings of Redemption versus Boogie. The fight that equals up to 800 pounds in the ring. 2 OG YouTubers trying to redeem themselves, trying to get redemption and back away from the wings, and they trying to boogie in the ring. Is Wings of Redemption versus Boogie. Now honestly, from the like training footage, the physique, it gives off a bit of similarities. Besides like Wings of Redemption being a bit taller and I think a longer reach. But like, I'm kind of a little bit more on Boogie's side. And a lot of people think this fight gonna end by like a stoppage. Cause like ain't no way they're gonna make it like to the 3rd round. But honestly, my prediction would be the decision for Boogie. Cause I would like to see that. That'd be legendary, but if they could make it to the decision, bro, without there being a stoppage. Cause like bro, they're talking about trying not to get a stoppage on themselves, trying to walk into the ring, like run out of energy. So that'd be crazy if they make it to the end of the fight and jump like that. I'll have to probably go with Boogie by decision. Off of points. That'd be crazy winning the UD, but I'd be like, that's it crazy. And then we got Lil Kim versus Belzy. I both of their names little. I think both of their names are little. It's like Lil Belzy and Lil Kim or something like that. Yeah, Lil Belzy and Lil Kim. Yeah, they both got Lil in their name. The Battle of the Littles. Let's see, how tall are they? Nah, they don't got none of that stuff on here yet. But honestly, bro, this fight is interesting. Cause like, when you're watching the footage, Lil Kim is quick combinations, pretty aggressive, like pretty stocky for her height. She has a pretty interesting pad war. It seems like she has a couple of fights, and she did say she has 7 something street fights. So she might be able to throw punches and take punches, cause you know how like people get hit in 12 ounces. They do good, go to 10 ounces, get knocked out, cause little with gloves it hits harder. When you out here street fighting, you get hit by the hardest punches there are, but no UFC, no boxing. Like you get hit by the strongest punches. So it probably won't really matter what type of gloves you're using. It depends on her opponent. Cause you know, street fighting, you could beat up somebody's grandpa. So it depends on her opponent. If her opponent has a similar experience as her. And Lil Belzy, I think, has a fight where there's like 5,000 people watching her in her hometown or something like that. And Lil Belzy is active, bro. If you seen her open workout, she would legit be throwing punches for like 12 seconds straight. They wouldn't be the same speed of like Lil Kim, but she'll be swinging like without dropping the combo. Like she'll legit like But what the frick is that called in the TOD? TOD? So like TOD you, but hit you with a combo until you're dead. That's what it look like. But the personalities are totally different though. Belzy kind of seems more like, oh, I didn't really want to do boxing. I got into it because people told me I would be good into it, or after a while I just kind of wanted to do it. I beat somebody, might as well try it out again. But look, Kim is literally throwing raw fists at her and junk, like trying to intimidate her, and like they build her to the fight, talking about some pretty, like, pretty house walls. Like, she just be cussing her out, bro. And I can't even lie, Lil Belzy literally sounds like the wife from Family Guy, bro. But she seems like so calm compared to Lil Kim. And if that's how it goes in the ring, we could see another situation with Faith, Ordway, and Elbert. Where like Faith was just trying to hang on the outside, throw punches, use her range. And then Elbert just running into her like all you see is the top of her head, then you're like wasted and shit like that. But I could see Lil Kim winning. I'm kind of more on Lil Kim's side. Her mentality, but your mentality can count a lot in a fight. Think about it. If you're like not as good, and you can like get up from a hit, like if you get knocked down multiple times, and you find someone like Josh Buckner, like let's say you're like in a situation and Josh Buckner knocks you down like 3 times, you get back up. You're not as good as when you land a lucky hit. He goes down one time, he just stays down. And mentality can mean a lot in a fight, especially when you don't have a lot of experience. And even mentality and experience can kind of like mentality and experience could either like go against each other or they could work together, boom. If Belzy is like got that good mentality and experience, then it'll be a good fight. It'll be a good fight. But I have to go with Lil Kim. She'll probably win by I'll say she wins by a knockout. That'd be crazy, bro. Gets a false knock out. Cause people say like Elbert knocked down Faint. People would say I don't even know what you said about the Haley and Ming situation, but like fell on the ground. People would say like a lot of things, but Balby is like the first legit one, just pow around the head, drop you to the canvas. But like I said, Lil Kim get a knockout. She got a lot of hype around her, but people are hyped to see her on the cow. Some people never be happy, bro. They see Mayweather versus Paigey or number 2, and they just like, this is trash. They're both old. They should be in freaking senior home. Like niggas are never happy, bro. But I would like to see Lil Kim get a knockout. She says she wants to go for Aster's belt. If she could knock this girl out, like have her on the canvas type shit, I would like to see Aster get at least another fight in before they fight each other. Cause that would be a crazy jumping competition. But then next we got DK Money and Virus. Nick Coronavirus. That's who DK gonna be fighting, the Coronavirus. But I heard that Virus has 2 fights. I heard as a rumor, quote unquote rumor. I heard he got 2 fights. I don't know if he won or lost. DK got like 3 fights. Pretty sure DK lost every single fight if I'm not incorrect. But he dead ass lost all 3 fights. It says on him. He lost decision majority. Nick Ireland. Ryan Taylor, he won, but did he really win? He got knocked the hell out by a headbutt and then won by a DQ. And then Kenny, he got knocked out by a straight right. Yeah, he hasn't really won a fight. This Virus guy, he ain't got nothing on this website, but he got some fights in Streets of Los Santos. And dude got like 20 abs on his body and shit. Literally look like the dude from freaking SpongeBob movie that crawled out the wall. But like, I have to still go with DK. Do I think DK's gonna win? See, this is my prediction. Prediction is no. Listen. Now I could sit here and be like, he's gonna lose again. This dude gonna lose 90 times. But listen, bro. Listen. If you don't know, daily paralysis, the daily effect, has trained Deji ever since the Alex fight. But it was like a week or two he had him for the Alex fight. And Deji was getting his ass whooped 24/7. And I was still be voting on him. I'd be like, lost all the times, but you could beat Mayweather. And then he got with Daily. He did decent against Alex Wasabi, just didn't swing back. He beat the shit out of Fuji. And then didn't really try that much up against Mayweather. And Mayweather was an exhibition. A lot of people could say, oh, who would try an exhibition? It's just an exhibition. It won't do nothing to your record. You just get money for it. And at the time, people are like, how is he not training for Mayweather? We're supposed to expect him to train for Swarmz. That's the thing right there. He did all that with Daily. And then DK Money, after losing to Kenny, you could see footage of him training with Daily Paralysis. Because they've been chilling, got TikToks together, they've been just chilling since the fight. He might not be full-time training with Daily, but he still got like some of his advice and help after the fight. So I'm gonna say DK redeems himself. I say he'll redeem himself. I want him to redeem himself. DK Money's a pretty good dude. Like, the only way you could kind of hate him is if you hate trash niggas. Like, if someone pisses you off because they're ass at boxing, that's the only way you could kind of get pissed at him. He's basically about getting bullied in Ryan Taylor, getting a little bit bullied in Kenny talking about easy money and stuff like that. And then, like, he's fighting this dude, and now he's starting to get bullied by the fans. Talking about, but you ass, but you could have got back up against Kenny. He probably could have, but like, there's a lot of things wrong with him that night. He said like, the stage he was on bothered him. The skill difference was how to match. So once you get hit with that, it's like, it's gonna get worse. You seen what Kenny did up against my mate Nate. He got him down again. He got back up because he had the guts to do so. But then, like, Kenny got 10 times more aggressive, and he had a fucked up hairline. He's taking it out on him like he was his ball, but not giving him a good hairline. So, DK Money, I say he'll redeem himself. I'll say off of TKO. I might be tweaking. But I say he'll win off of TKO. So far, there hasn't been no round predictions. The Lil Kim one, I say probably ends in the first or second round by TKO. Lil Kim, TKO, and Belzy. But like, this one here, saw Papi and Pretty Boy, Deji and Swarmz, KSI Furniture. They some bangers. But right before that, we got a low-key a female banger. We got Tennessee Thresher versus Paigey, Cakey. These girls don't really like each other like that. Paigey Cakey seem like the nicest gangster there is. And the favorite to win this is Paigey Cakey. It could be a lot of reasons. It could be maybe you like her character more, cause like she's kind of the victim in the situation. She went on the podcast with Tennessee, and then after the thing, she was like talked about off of the podcast. But honestly, Paigey right now, for me has a 40% chance of winning this fight. I give a 60 to Tennessee. And no, I'm not gonna hit you with a lame ass. Oh, Tennessee's gonna win because he's the only 10 I see. Nah, but I heard that shit multiple times on Sweet Life on Deck. That shit happened like probably 3 times in the same episode, man. They thought of one decent Joe and they spammed that shit, bro. But honestly, I'll probably, cause he actually showed like pad work in the open workout. She seems like she's the prey in this situation. But honestly, bro, she might be, in my opinion, she might be better than Paigey Cakey. We're gonna have to see though. I don't know like the reach, the height, stuff like that. But 10 looks pretty good. Might be a 10 at boxing outside of it. And now we got Salt Papi versus Pretty Boy to figure out who's the pretty old boy in the situation. Honestly, bro, this low key is one of the hardest fights for each other. Pretty Boy fought some people. Don't get it twisted. I got the receipts, hell. If you're looking at Pretty Boys, aka Anthony Taylor, Zureka, you can really only see him losing a lot of the time when he's either in MMA like Bellator or when he's fighting these high level people. Because when you look at it, he lost to Chris Avila, he lost to Tommy Fury, he lost to Idris Vargo, but at the same time, he beat Ashley Vaxu, he beat Jack Finchman, and then he fought some other people too. Like if you look at it, like he beat this dude by knockout TKO in boxing. But like a lot of the time he goes to decision. He got powerful. He knocked down Ashley Vaxu with like the false punch. But Pretty Boy got a 7-5 record in MMA, I'm pretty sure. So he's not like some unbeatable force like people thought Jake Paul was until he fought Tommy Fury. There's ways to beat him, but a lot of people don't really do it that much in boxing unless they're high level. Now, I mean, if we look at Salt Papi's record, he went the distance with Halaham on his false fight. And people don't give Halaham his credit, bro. Halaham has been fighting since 2018, I'm pretty sure. He has 4 fights on here that I can see, but I think he has like 5. Comes when he has like 5 or 6. So Salt Papi really did him dirty, stunning on him, so good technique, good awareness. Beat him by unanimous. He hit Andy with a combo that sent him to the nether round. And then he beat Josh Buckner with an insane counter, bro. Sent that nigga to the nether realm too. And now he's gonna be fighting Anthony Pretty Boy Taylor. And bro, the build up to this fight has been crazy, bro. The build up to this fight has been epic. But I'll have to say, Salt Papi by TKO. A lot of people don't think it's possible. I want to talk it into existence. If he can TKO Anthony Pretty Boy Taylor, which I don't think has been done in for some time, and there's like an MMA, that would be crazy, bro. Just think about how much Salt Papi would mean to Misfits and like influence of boxing, and like he would mean as much as the people of KSI, Jake Paul and stuff, and soon to be probably Wenderson if he does good in the tournament. But Salt Papi boy, this is the fight to determine if he's that guy. Because think about it. If he knocks out Anthony Pretty Boy Taylor, they're like, yeah, we have zero doubt in you. You're that dude. But if he loses to Pretty Boy, he just seems like a mid-level YouTube boxer. Like, he could have a fight with Slim and it'll be close. He could have a fight with Kenny, it'll be close. If he knocks out Pretty Boy, we'll be like, yeah, he probably smoked Slim, Kenny. Like, most of them people in that weight. So, like, this fight here is to determine if Pretty Boy is that guy or Saw Papi is that guy. Because with any of them beating the other one, it's going to get them credit. It's just going to get Pretty Boy less credit because of how much credit is going to be taken away from Saw Papi. They're going to be like, we thought you were better than this. You went and lost to Pretty Boy. So Pretty Boy won't get a lot of respect. But even he said it. He's not really expecting to get the respect if he beats Saw Papi. He's expecting to get the fights with like Slim or like Kenny and those people beat on, then build up the respect through his journey. He doesn't expect to get a lot of respect from Saw Papi because he hasn't really like got the title of that guy yet. He's about to get it if he can whoop Anthony Pretty Boy Taylor's ass. But I have to go Saw Papi, TKO, no rounds, it's 3 rounds. Then we got Deji versus Swarmz. The first time both of the Alatunji brothers are gonna sell an opponent. No Fiki. But honestly, this fight is interesting. It's like polar opposites versus each other. It's like somebody who's been dedicated since like the first fight to train how in boxing versus somebody who kind of had to find their love for boxing. Was kind of like, I don't have to train. I'm just going to whoop somebody else, even though I'm built like Pillsbury Doughboy if he's blind. And then, like, go in there and lose because you got no stamina. So, it's kind of an interesting fight, but Deji isn't the same Deji. Deji is Reggie. He used to be Leggy before. And even when he's Leggy, I still say he's Reggie. But now he really is Reggie. He really out here taking W's at their ass. And you gotta thank Daily, bro. You know how many coaches Deji went through until he went to Daily? It was crazy, but he had more Deji had more coaches than like I got bugs crawling on me when I sleep. So honestly, Swarmz isn't gonna be an easy opponent. I don't see him being like trash at defense, getting his ass whooped to like his nose hanging off his body and shit. I more so see Swarmz giving it his all, unlike the KSI fight, and just laying on the ground giving up. And I see Deji looking around that Fuzi level, probably a bit better. And honestly, I think Deji should win this fight, even if he doesn't train how, because of how much technique he has. I don't see him wasting all his stamina. I don't see him getting knocked out. He's yet to be knocked out in a fight. And he fought Mayweather, Jake Paul, and now about to be another GOAT, Swarmz. So I haven't seen him get knocked down. The only time I see him get knocked down was in sparring footage when he got knocked and did like a backflip or some shit. Got hit with a pump shotgun punch straight from the nether realm. Set my nigga whole body flipping. That was released by his old coach. But honestly, I see Deji winning this one off of decision. The fight, I think it's supposed to be 4 3-minute rounds. I see Deji winning this one. And then we got the main event, KSI, the Nightmare versus Joe Furniture. The dude, you should look up his actual last name, unless you want to get scouted for life. And what I think about this fight is that Pineda is still going to last longer than Joe Fournier, whatever the hell his name is. Foreigner. Telling that they don't pop smoke. But honestly, bro, I see KSI getting them out of them. I see KSI getting them out of them. Maybe thought about. I say thought about. I say it either be false round and he just overwhelms him, gets him out there quick, or it be thought round. I can see him getting him out there. Pineda may like throw the 4th round, whatever the hell. So honestly, boom, you know I have to go with KSI on this one. He's gonna try to do what Jake could, and he said, and fight a pole boxer and send a nigga to the nether realm. But honestly, boom, Joe Fournier has accomplished more in his career than Tommy Fury. But I still think Tommy Fury is a bit better technique-wise, skill-wise. But I'm still curious to know if he can last longer than the GOAT, Pineda. Yeah, they did say Pineda lost 3rd round. So I say he lose 3rd round, but like sooner than Pineda lost in the 3rd round. Or he'll just get overwhelmed in the 4th round. But Joe Fournier hasn't really fought no one like KSI. Been saying multiple times that he's the best YouTube boxer. So I'm curious to know like how well he's gonna do up against somebody like KSI. He fought people who probably, well, yeah, he definitely fought better competition than KSI so far. Just off of the fact that he fought more consistently and more people with a lot more experience. But KSI said to make a point. I could bet you $1,000 KSI has already been fighting people better than some of the false people that like pros fight. Somebody like Tommy Fury, somebody like Joe Fournier, somebody like Idris Volgo, somebody like somebody like Vendel, people like that, or Sky Nicholson. She fights females because she's a female. But just a like point to make up, you want to get wins. So when you do take that higher competition, if you lose, you're not like, oh, you're like not 4-1, so you start to look like a Johnny man. Like you can only beat the lame ass people and then lose the good people. You want your record to hold you up so you don't fall down with the lost. But this was a quick prediction, not as long as like the last one I did, and I'm gonna work on some more. I'm gonna work on some more influencer boxing content. For this event, I'm going to talk about some fights afterwards and what's next for the fighters. I haven't made no creator class or Kingpin videos. Still got those videos I could go work on. Check out my new song, Destiny, if you haven't already. It dropped Monday, May 8th, I believe, at 7:30 p.m. It was delayed due to the late preparation for the video. Go check that out. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Drop a like, subscribe, hit the bell, comment below. Let me know what y'all think about the video when I see y'all in the next one. Peace.
She reckless. Other bitch off of my checklist. New day, new thought, my message. Now she bad, she a 3+7. Work hard, yeah, I do it for a reason. New hoes, new clothes every season. Everything happen for a